Welcome to Mini Monday. I believe I have $20 today. I do. So because I have $20, I'm not going to use my prop coins. I'm going to use a D6. I'm going to do 1 bill for odd, 2 for even, and we'll get started. The binder decor is by the Enchanted. Oops, wait, hang on. I'm supposed to start somewhere. 8 is going to get the 1. The binder decor is by the Enchanted Owl's Nest. Please stop by her coffee shop and her YouTube to give her some love. She has beautiful digitals in her Etsy shop and on her coffee page. So you can print and use them on your own. No wait time on shipping. I personally prefer digitals, but I know if you don't have a printer or the equipment you need at home, obviously physical mail is just as fun. So made it through Monday. I hope you all did too. It always feels like the worst day of the week. Well, at least I think everyone is getting at least a few bucks. Maybe I spoke too soon because 8 is where we started. Is that 8? Nope, 5. So 5 is going to get the last one. So next time we're starting on 6. Bright orange, and I still don't remember where to start. Number 1 is getting $2, and because these are minis, most of the spots are worth 25 cents. So we have $1, $2, and this is by the Enchanted Owl's Nest as well. Whatever money doesn't complete a challenge will go into the bank. I have $3 going into our number 2 spot. Pink Plum Budgeting. And I have $1.25. So, hold on. I have to roll over $2.75. So let me get 75 cents to make this easy. Prop coins are also by the Enchanted Owl's Nest. So we're rolling over $2.75. Let me see if I have a 5 in my bank. I do not. So we're taking out 8 for that completed challenge. Yay! I think July is going to be a great closeout. I'm hoping to finish 2 of my collabs, my back to school and the spooky summer camp. I'm hoping will be finished. And I've been doing really well going through my friends and member binder and my group plays. So I am excited for what may come. Okay, we have $4 going into Budget Life with Paula. So these are 50 cents. So 1, 2, 3, 50, and 4. Our number 4 spots getting $3. This is one of mine for summer solstice. There's 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I marked this off properly either last time, so we might end up with more money in the bank than I was supposed to. I believe this was supposed to have some marked off. I noticed it when I was editing, and then I never went back to the binder because it was lapped up. So, okay, we have $3 going to Julie's Pages, which we're going to finish this. There's 25 cents. And then we are going to start Kip and Lose. So we have $2.75. There's 1, 2, 75 to start off Kip and Lou, who's the budgeting RT on YouTube. So we'll finish Julie's for $4. Yay! Number 6 did get $1. And we are working on Boy Mom Budgeting. For $1. I love these. They almost look like they're polymer clay and kawaii at the same time. Our number 7 spot got $2, and we are working on these cutie pina coladas by North Country Cash Queen. There's $1.50 and $2. The surfboards are 50 cents a piece. Is that right? That'd be more than $8. 1, 2, oh no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's a big saver. Usually I don't do big savers on minis, but that's okay. She'll be around for a few weeks. And last but not least, our number 8 spot got $2. And this is by Budgeting with Audrey. Alrighty, so we still have $2.75 that's rolled over. I'm gonna go through it and see if anybody else is close to being finished. That would be a no. I'll put it in my solstice because we're almost a month away from our solstice. So here's 1, 2, 75. So we can finish this next week, and then we have our Here Comes the Sun to follow. All right, so we finished 2. Let me put my money in the bank. Who's ready for a World Cup game tomorrow? And then we finished 2, so I think only 1 I need to pull for because the other one had backup. So the number 2 spot is for travel. So let me pull a challenge for travel. Okay, we are going to do Mahalo Money. She has these beautiful seashell challenges. I'm going to label these quick. So our new number 2 spot has challenges. We have 2 saved. So I'm going to save this because I'm going to do my Christmas in July for today. I know this is going to end up being a little bit longer video than usual. Today is the 13th, and I have to bring $21 to my Christmas in July. So each day for Christmas in July, I roll in advance to determine how much I'm going to save. So I roll 2 color dot die and a D5, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 20 in order to determine what I'm going to save. So for today, it came out to 21. At the moment, it feels like a lot, but I will be so happy when I have a debt-free Christmas. Because I have $21, I'm going to use a D6. Even will be $2, odd will be $1, and we will see how far I get. I did downsize to 10 envelopes, and when I finish 2, I'll downsize to 8, and then I think I'll hold at 8. I think that's a good number. I'm gonna start here with my Clip Is. Clip Is by Izzy Budgets, who's primarily on Instagram, but you can find her YouTube tag below as well. So I'm curious when you start saving for Christmas. So 3.5 years ago, I was doing really well with my budgeting and I was saving, and then life happens, right? Sometimes it just happens. And I wasn't doing my cash budgeting for a while. And last year, I started being intentional again mid-October about my budgeting, and I started being more intentional last year, mid-October, and so I was trying to conquer an emergency fund and Christmas savings at the same time, along with, you know, what I needed for Thanksgiving, and it was a lot. I was working a lot of weekends trying to just come up with fluid cash. And so this year, I'm very happy that I've been putting a little bit away every week. Christmas in July is going to give it a good booster. And then going forward from here, I'm probably going to save 15 to 20 a week. Up until now, I feel like I usually save 10 to 15, depending on if I'm doing a dice roll or, and then in my minis and tinies, when I do my closeout, part of it gets allocated to Christmas, but each month it might only be like 30 bucks extra of what I save each week. But I calculated just based on Christmas in July and what I have in my high yield, not what's in binders, I have like over 600. So that's an awesome start, and it's only July. So I feel like we're going to meet the goal, and I'm going to have a debt-free Christmas, which is my goal. Okay, so let's see how much everybody got. Okay, so we have $2 going into number 1. And I just picked a color for a marker, and it looks like I used it yesterday. So let's switch it up. So we have $1.50 and $2 to go into Joe at Aries Journey SA. So you can find all of these challenges available on their coffee page. Very few in my Christmas in July will be ones that I have purchased from creators. We have $2 going into I'll Always Save. There's 1 and 2. We are getting close to finishing hers. Number 3 received $1. This is the Blessed Budget. And we have quite a few of hers. Wow, we have $4 going into number 4, which is Neurospicy Budgeting. So we have 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yay! We finished her challenge, which was a big one. Give me a second while I count this up. So it's $16.75, so I'm going to save 17. That is awesome. So saving it with quarters really adds up. And we had just enough. Okay, so we have $3 going into number 5, which is by Saving with Jessie. So we have 75, $1. I'm going to take care of the 50s for $2 and $3. So it looks like we have 75 cents left to finish all 3 of Saving with Jessie. We have $4 going into number 6, which are mine. So we have 25 cents to finish that Santa. We're gonna be real close. There's $1, $2, $3, and $4. And again, we are 25 cents away of finishing all of those challenges. They all come with the binder decor set that you can find on my coffee page or my Etsy shop. It includes all of the dashboards, the prop coins, the bank envelope, the extras, and 1 through 12 dashboards. We have $1 going into North Country Cash Queen, and I think she only needs 50 cents to finish. So the next time we do Christmas in July, hopefully we can get some of these finished. In our number 8 spot, we have $2 going to Divine Saving Co. There's 1, and 2. Oops, money doesn't go in there, Lulu. Really gonna try to film for tomorrow, but I don't know, the World Cup is on tomorrow. So it might be a little bit lit in here. Okay, we have $1 going to Michelle Plans Daily. And there's $1 with our Happy Santa. I want to be this Santa on an inner tube chilling. Not on the beach though, because there are sharks and I don't want to chill with sharks. But a pool, sign me up. Okay, and $1 is going to Glitzy Digital Designs. Same, you can find me in a beach chair. So it looks like we have one more of her 4 plus 50 cents. All right, so let me put the cash in the bank. So it's there when we need it. Also, we finished 4 challenges by 1 creator. So I'm going to fill out 4 bubbles. And we are going to save $1 because we save $1 per creator. Which means we're going to go to our Summer Saver. This is by North Country Cash Queen. And we're going to find $1 here and color it in. That is not even, that purple's not even showing up. So see, you're supposed to print it on white paper. But being Delululu, I printed it on matte vellum. So I didn't want to waste what I had already printed, so I laminated it. And now I can color it. That needs a lot of dry time because it's bleeding onto the envelope in front of it, which that type of shiny envelope, it's very hard to get marker out of. Although someone did suggest that I use acetone, so I need to try that because I do have acetone here. When you do your nails, you always usually have acetone present. Okay, so we're gonna just set that over here so it can dry because that $1 needs to go in there. Because we completed 2 of our other challenges in our minis, we're going to color in 2 watermelon. Hopefully I remember my color choice. I did. I think that's the same. So this represents the completed challenges outside of the Christmas ones. This Cappy coloring tracker is available on my coffee page. It comes with capybara dashboards, prop coins. Hoping it's this one. It is not. It is this one. Maybe. I hope so. I never remember the colors I use, and I think this one might be a pinch darker than what I actually used, but it works. There we are. So I am saving all of my completed challenge trackers just as a visual representation. I have no idea what I'll do with them at the end of the year, but I will certainly figure it out. Typically, I roll to find out what I'm going to save the next time I do Christmas in July, but I already rolled through the 16th. So for Tuesday, it'll be 7, Wednesday, it'll be 8, and Thursday, it'll be 6. This is a freebie on my coffee page as well. Please check out these awesome creators that you saw in this video. Give them some love. I appreciate you being here, and I thank you for being here and helping me stay accountable with my budget. I know your time is valuable, and you can choose where to spend it, so I thank you for spending it with me. I appreciate you and your time. Have an awesome day.